Hi, this is Tim at the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us, Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, we are discussing a spectacular launch by Moser Cie. This is the 2024 Endeavor Center Second Concept Citrus Green. Launched in 2024, it represents possibly the ultimate manifestation of Moser's trend toward minimalist dials and Fume fades. This watch is part of the Pioneer Center Second series, so in stainless steel, 42.8 millimeters in diameter. It's 14.6 millimeters thick. From lug tip to lug tip, 51 millimeters. It has a 22 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll throw the watch on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference. I can wear either one of the Pioneer sizes, 42.8 or 40. You can see it wears well. If you want a bigger dial, and frankly, with something this colorful, why not? This is the way to go. Get the bigger size. I'd recommend it for wrists my size or larger, so 16 centimeters circumference and up. We'll do a distance shot so you have a better sense of perspective and scale. I'm actually not a small guy, I just have a skinny wrist, and you can see that if you got a big arm, even if your wrist is a bit skinny, it's going to look right. Because it does have a domed bezel and a vaulted sapphire, it'll fit underneath the cuff better than you think. The strap is a wonderful color complement to the dial. It really pops. It's very supple, natural vulcanized rubber. You can see that there are perforations to vent the wrist, Moser logo on the bottom, a brand new Moser factory strap. We have Moser's distinctive combination of buckles that match lugs. So you can see the recessed lugs with coining, and then you can see the serrations on the buckle. So we have satin, serrations, and polish on the buckle itself. The case features satin lug hoods that have a very soft crease down their center, and then the flanks are polished with the recesses coined, and a crown that features a media blast with Moser branding and is a screw-down crown. We have 120 meters of water resistance. From here, you can really just see how much of the total thickness of the watch is in the crystal. Polished dome-style bezel, the dial. Let's do a quick lume shot just so I don't have to explain what's loomed and to what extent. The hands and the chapter ring, or the Rejo outboard, are all luminescent. And then we've got this lime citrus-style green, so it's really lemon lime, from yellow-green in the center to more of a distinct green around the edge. So leaf-style hands with a counterweighted lancet-style seconds hand. This is what Moser calls a concept dial, so completely unadorned. No indices, no printing, no branding, nothing. It's still fairly intuitive to read. I mean, I think we can all understand what time we're looking at right here and what time we're looking at right here. It's not hard to discern. We do have a stop seconds function. Let's screw that crown all the way back down. Taking a close look, you can see that there's a very fine metallic sunburst grain to this dial, most visible flanking the hands at center. And then it goes from a sort of granular lemon lime at center to more of a straight gloss lacquer at its edge. Turning it over, we have a new generation based on the previous HMC 200 manufacture movement, but it is much more attractive. Now nickel anthracite coated with skeletonized bridges. This is the HMC 201, bidirectional winding with a magic lever style pawl-based winding system and hybrid ceramic bearing. It's a very efficient winder with a 72-hour power reserve, 27 pivot joules, a 3 hertz beat rate. It does have an escapement, hairspring, and free sprung balance, all built by Moser in-house through its precision engineering subsidiary. For the sake of shock tolerance, we have a full balance bridge anchored on both sides and a free sprung balance, which also allows for very precise setting. You can see that the screws on the balance are recessed from the free airstream to reduce the parasitic effects of aerodynamic drag on timing. Moser is able to make hairsprings, balances, and escapements, and in fact, not only does it build those for its own use, it is also a supplier to the industry as a whole. We have Moser's distinctive double-crested Côte de Genève across the bridges, nickel anthracite coating, gold accents. You could see several golden chaton-style cups. Those are chaton-style cups. You can see they're actually gilded recesses. That's a nod to the way Moser pocket watches would have been made in the 19th century, the ancestral version of the company before its modern revival. Screw heads are polished, wheels are satinated. You can see the crown wheel core has been satinated and brushed. We have a little bit of media blasted on the now extensively skeletonized rotor. You can see between the skeletonization of the bridges and the rotor, this is a much more open and visible movement than in the past, and it is a nice large caliber to properly fit in the display case back of a sizable watch. If you love this watch, and there are many reasons to do so, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.